Good morning, my fabulous diamond painting fanatics. I'm DiDi, and we're getting ready to drill with me. So get your kits, get set, get ready, and start drilling. And let me talk to you about what I'm working on at the moment. I'm working on my pink mandala from the VK Tech store. You saw me do an unboxing of this one, and I'm halfway done, a little over halfway done. And I started this yesterday evening during Fratini's live chat. So I'm doing this video on Monday morning, like I normally do, but I do it on a Monday morning, and I'm so happy I'm doing rounds again. It goes so fast and I like my rounds. So yeah, working on that today. I really enjoy the rounds. I do not really like the glue on this one. It just, you can skid your beads around so easily. But hey, we can't get it all, right? So this glue is a bit irritating, but it's easy if you make a mistake, like I did yesterday. I wasn't paying attention because I was doing the chat and typing, and then I thought I changed the colors and I didn't. And I placed about 50 drills on the wrong symbol. Yeah. I think I got them all, but it's not really something I would recommend doing. Just keep the eye on your prize. Keep paying attention, guys, and just go with the flow. I think this painting has lots of great colors. It is a bit different than the muted colors I did on the elf, which I finished yesterday, and I filmed a post review just about half an hour ago. And you won't be seeing that one until 2 weeks, I think. But it is filmed, so you will be seeing it, and she is gorgeous. She is absolutely gorgeous. What else happened last week? Well, I had a week-long day shifts, 5 days in a row. And I do not like my day shifts. Well, they are all right if you have patients, and we had days we had more doctors than patients, which means you're just not doing anything at all. I had a little discussion with my boss because they got a request if we wanted to help out another department, and in the Netherlands we have Christmas Eve, so the 24th is not a holiday. We celebrate it, but everybody just goes home, so it's not a holiday for your work. But we do have the 25th and the 26th as first and second day of Christmas, and those are true holidays, so you need to be off of work and they can't make you come in. Well, the other department managed to fill out all of their shifts. Something went wrong and they ended up low on doctors, and they needed someone to fill in the second day of Christmas, a day shift from 8 till 6. And if I wanted to do that, not gonna happen, guys. That's not gonna happen. You can't fool me into thinking that even though you tried, the only day you can't fix with your own doctors, and the department we're supposed to be helping has 6 doctors more than we do. So we only have 6 currently working at our department, in which we need to fill at least 3 shifts a day. So that's a bit tight. Um, but then they couldn't fill in the holiday. So if we wanted to do that, and I was the only one who was, well, I'm not the only one that's off that day, but I'm the only one who hasn't been working during Christmas. And I refused because my grandma passed away earlier this year, and when we always used to go to her on the second day of Christmas and have a big lunch, and to keep that in honor we invented leftover day. So all the food you've left from the 24th and the 25th of December we take with us, and we visit my cousins and my aunt and uncle, or they visit my parents, and just to get the entire family together. So that's, especially this year, it's kind of important to me. And just out of principle, guys, you can't expect another department to fill in your holiday shifts. You just can't. So they were quite surprised when I said I wasn't going to do it. And I explained, well, I can't believe that you would actually ask another department to fill in your holiday shifts. And my boss was like, yeah, but they really tried. And I was like, yeah, I'm sorry, but I do have plans. And if something's wrong on my own department, and the colleague that's supposed to be working can't come in, or there's something, some emergency, yeah, I'll come. But I'm not gonna give up my day with my entire family because another department can't fill in their schedule. I'm just not gonna do it. I'm crazy and I love my job, but I'm not gonna fill in and miss out on this important day for me and my family. So, and they really didn't understand. So yeah, it was quite a fun discussion. You had to see the look in their faces. They were like, oh my god, is he actually saying no? Yep, I'm saying no, I'm not doing it. And they can't make me because I got Christmas off and I'm already working more than enough hours this month, so they can't force me to do it. So yeah, didn't feel inclined to do it, was not gonna do it, but they didn't expect me to be so strongly about it. That's fun. I have filled in a lot of their shifts so far because they forgot to fill in a night shift, and so I had to switch from day to night shifts in just with a 2-day notice. Yeah, you'll be doing night shifts. Oh, will I? Apparently I will. So yeah, it's always the not so fun shifts they have trouble filling, and I think that's just wrong. But hey, what else? Well, it's kind of fun. Last Sunday, so I went to the movie theater with my friend to see the new Fantastic Beast movie, and we had a little snack time, wine time, chatting time after that. And she asked me about my channel, and I was really excited because I had 64 subscribers at that time, and I said, well, it would be really fun if I would make 100 before the end of the year. And I think the YouTube gods heard it, because a week later I'm at 90. So I don't know what happened, but I would like to thank you guys for subscribing. It really means a lot to me to know that you guys actually watch my videos, you actually like my videos, because this is just something fun for me to do, and that I got so many subscribers in. I'm at a 2 month period at right now. So my first videos came up on the 2nd of October, and it is I think it's the 3rd of December right now, and I've got 90 subscribers. So I'm really hoping to make 100. It would be real nice if I make it by Friday, because on Friday we celebrate Sinterklaas, which is just like Christmas for you guys. So we do celebrate Christmas as well, but originally Christmas in the Netherlands isn't really about the gifts. It's about food and family and just getting together and going to church, of course. But we celebrated Sinterklaas, and Sinterklaas is a saint, Saint Nicholas, and there are conflicting stories about why he became so important in Dutch memory, but he basically gives out presents to the kids that have been nice all year, and he will take the naughty kids with him to Spain, because Saint Nicholas comes from Spain. And yeah, so we celebrate that, and it is originally on the 5th of December. That's his birthday, and he'll just give out gifts, and all the kids like it. But after a while you get old, and you know that Sinterklaas will also bring you presents just a couple of days later if it doesn't work with your schedule. So we're celebrating it on Friday, on the 7th of December, and what we do is that we get presents from Sinterklaas, but we also help Sinterklaas a bit, and we do that by picking names from the group. So this year it's gonna be my mom and dad, my sister and her boyfriend, and me. And my grandma's gonna be there as well, but we don't pick one of her names, we just get her presents. And when you get a name, you're supposed to buy a present for that person, and you need to make a long rhyme, just something to make fun of the other or say nice things. Most of the time it's about making fun of each other. And I actually told my sister about my channel, and I'm pretty sure that if she or her boyfriend has me, she most likely will name my channel in her poem or rhyme, and it would be awesome if I could say that I've got 100 subscribers. That would just be awesome. And if it isn't, I'm extremely happy with the 90 I got so far. I'm just honored, and I really want to thank you for that. But yeah, if I could make 100 by Friday, so 10 this week, that would be awesome. And most likely my rhyme will be about me being afraid of heights, big sugar there, me working out a lot, and probably diamond painting as well. But luckily my family doesn't know how big my addiction is, and so they don't know I've got approximately 30 canvases lying around in my house. Yeah, So I'm just, my friend, she was like, well, it's gonna be tricky to get 100 by the end of the year because you need to get 5 and 5 each week. So I texted her yesterday, well, this morning around 1 a.m. when I saw I hit 90, and she was like, "Oh my God, you're seriously gonna get 100? You're seriously gonna reach 100?" And she texted me back that we're gonna drink some champagne to celebrate my 100th subscriber. And I'm not gonna do a giveaway, guys, because I'm on the other side of the world for most of you. So, and 100 is, it is a lot. I honestly believe it's a lot, but I think that I could better, if I ever want to do a giveaway, I think I'll do it when I reach 500. And I'll try to figure out if I'm able to just gift you a painting and have it shipped to your place right away, because shipping from the Netherlands is gonna be insane. And I know that because my cousin lives in, one of my cousins lives in Sacramento. So when she just moved there and got her first baby, we made a package for her and we shipped that, and shipping was just insane. So I think if I ever reach 500 subscribers, I'll do a giveaway. And yeah, don't hold me to it, but I think that's what I'm gonna do. But so my friend is really cheering for me, and she's actually asking me every day how far I've gotten, because it's coming so close to reaching the 100. And yeah, so hear me ramble about the 100. Yeah, I'm just shocked and honored and thankful for that. And what else happened? Oh, I visited my favorite hockey team. They had a home game. I visited them and they won. Yay! I also had dinner with my sister for her birthday. We ate some Spanish food, which was good. Wasn't that good for my diet though. And I'm really hoping, because I've got 2 training sessions this week, that I'm not on the way in this week, but it's next week if I'm correct. So I'm really hoping that he doesn't put me on the scale today, because I kind of gained some weight. But we'll see, we'll see. I'm pretty certain that I can talk him into Friday. And with my night shifts coming up, I'll probably lose another kilo this week. So that would be fun if it just reached my goal. And I'm so close. Well, I actually made 4 kilos, so I needed to lose 3. And I stepped on the scale last Saturday morning, Friday morning, and I was down 4. But your weight fluctuates a bit. Today it was a bit higher. So I'm really hoping that he doesn't place me on the scale this morning, well, this afternoon. But we'll see, we'll see. I'm happy with the way I look. So just gonna get a little sip of my tea, because all this talking makes my mouth go dry. So yeah, I'm really just hoping not to be put on the scale today. I do not want it. I'm not really feeling the workout vibe right now. I'm a bit groggy. I tried to sleep in this morning just to prepare for my night shifts because I was extremely tired after last week of day shifts. The problem with day shifts for me is that I need to get up quite early and I can't seem to go to bed on time. So I make 5-hour nights, and that for an entire week, and that just really tires me out. And yeah, sometimes you just my friend called me and she was upset and she needed some company, so yeah, you go, you definitely go, but it's not good for my health. And my sleep deprivation, well, it just goes up and up and up. And at the moment I tried this weekend to get it right back on track, but somehow I just woke up 9 this morning and I stayed up late yesterday and I was awake. And that really bugs me because with a lot of difficulties I fell asleep again for just another 2 hours. And that's okay because I do have to film this one, this drill with me, and I needed to film my post review, and I already filmed 2 unboxings on Saturday, and I'm kind of contemplating whether or not I'm gonna order more kits or if I'm just gonna wait a bit because it's getting a bit out of hand, and I've got all Mondays till the end of January filled with unboxings, and that's a bit much, just having all those and ready to go and you haven't even seen them. But if I'm gonna increase the frequency of my unboxings, you're gonna I'm gonna need to order so many more just to keep up with my channel, and I'm not really wanting to do that because I don't have the room for all the drills and all the canvases. So I think I'll just stay on the Mondays and do the drill with me on Wednesdays, and Fridays I'll have a smaller unboxing or a post review. So I'm just not really sure if I'm gonna order any more diamond paintings for this in this month. At the moment I'm saying I'm not gonna do it, but everybody who knows me knows that I'm not that good at not shopping. I get packages just about every day right now because I ordered a lot during the sales last month, and they're all smaller packages that come by regular mail. And luckily today it's Monday, so there's no regular mail on Mondays. So I'm not gonna get anything. I did get my replacement canvas from Evershine. They misspelled my address, so my house number wasn't complete. And of course, because of that, notification that I had a package arrived at my one neighbor who moved out. Luckily her son found my note saying that I had a package and it was 3 days before it expired. So I really need to get that one. And the box, well, I can't hardly call it a box. The box was so squashed that it felt completely flat. Luckily, the canvas was on a foam core, and yeah, so that's really helped it to stay good. But there were three big puckers in there, and well, it was easier to read, and everything looked better. So I'm trying to get the puckers out, and we'll see. We'll just see. But I was really impressed with the canvases I got from Evershine so far. Yeah, I think that's all that happened last week. And we still have 22 questions left on the fall tag I started on. So let's try to get those done today. Let's start with fairy lights or candles. What is your choice in fall? I think I like candles better. I like some scented candles. I heard a lot of you talk about Yankee Candle. I've never heard of them before. I like my Rituals candles. Rituals is a Dutch company, does a lot of cosmetics as well, and they have those really nice candles, and so I have a lot of those. And I like the scent. They have different scents, and I like I do not like sweet scents in my home. I like the natural ones, so the ones that give you the outside feeling. And I actually left my candle on all night. I forgot I put it on. Luckily it's on a part of my desk that's not close to anything, so I didn't have any damage done, but oopsie. Yeah. The house does smell nice though. And I do like fairy lights, but fairy lights I usually have during Christmas, so might need to put those up in the near future. The next question is, how do you decorate your room in fall? Well, I'm not really a decorator at all, so I don't. I'm still contemplating whether or not I'm gonna put up my Christmas decorations. I do have some. It might make cleaning out my spare room a bit easier because there's a lot of that stuff in there. I want to turn my spare room into my craft room or craft area. But then I need to clean it, and it really is just storage at the moment, and it is full with boxes and stuff, and so I'm not really looking forward to that, but it might be better because now I'm just cluttering up my living room, kitchen area, and it might be nicer if I did have a craft room. So project for my Christmas vacation, because I have 5 days off around Christmas. Yeah, I have got 5 days off around Christmas. Me likey, me likey. The next question really doesn't apply because they're asking me whether or not I love raking leaves or leave them where they fall. I don't have a garden, so I don't do any of them. The question after that is, what comes in your mind when you see the leaves falling down? I still can't get over the English in this. in this tag, because my English isn't good, but some of these questions, they're not good. Their grammar isn't good, if I'm correct, but I'm not English. I don't speak English. Well, I speak it, but it's not my first language, so I'm not really the person to judge, but they just sound off to me. What comes in mind when I see them falling down? Most of the times it's schools. Second, what's the second one? I think pretty. And then just the end of the new year, of the year, moving forward. It really makes me contemplate on all the things I did last year and whether or not I'm pleased with that. It's been a bit of a rough year on the work area for me, but mostly happy. And then we'll see. What three things you love to keep in your room for the fall? Like I said, I'm not really a decorator, so I don't have any decorations in my house for fall. So sorry, nothing. I do like my blankie to be close to me, but that's just all around the year. I get real cold on my legs when I'm sitting down, so I do have a little blanket for that. What's your favorite tea flavor in fall? Chai, absolutely chai. I like the spicy, herby teas in the winter. Currently I'm on a green tea with some berry flavor as well. They were close to my cooker, so I'm drinking that. I have too many teas, so I need to get them to go. I really do love oolong tea. It's a fermented tea and it really has a great taste. It's real creamy, but I do not really, I just drink all the teas year round, so not really a special one for fall. Just cleaning up my cupboards, actually. Oh, the next one is nice. Do you ever change your way to run through the autumn leaves? No, I don't. I hate running. I honestly do. I love to work out, but just mostly strength, not really any condition training, running, cardio, not really my thing. In your opinion, which leaves have the best color in the fall season? I think I like the oak best, but then again, I'm not real good with the English names for the trees, so I actually have one in mind, but I can't, I have no idea what the English word for it is. It's a real dark rust color and I really like that one, but I can't figure out the English word for it, so sorry. Number 59. Have you ever experienced pumpkin picking in the fall? No, I've never. Which is your most loved pumpkin-based food? I like pumpkin risotto. It's real comfort food, like, and yeah, or pumpkin soup. I like this as well. So mostly risotto. Risotto makes everything good, so there's not really a big difference there. I need some more wax, I think. So this, guys, this little chunk of wax is the very first piece of wax I ever started working on, and I'm not even halfway through it. And you know, I diamond paint a lot, and I don't understand why they send you all these large pieces of wax, because I'm still on the first one, and I've done a ton of painting so far. But yeah. Which moisturizer is your favorite in the autumn season? I use one brand for my face, and I use it every day. It's from Clinique, just a regular cleaning solution they have, and it works just fine. So I don't switch moisturizers based on the season, because I've got one that's real good for my skin, so I tend to use that one. Which lipstick color do you love in the fall? There as well, I'm quite simple. I normally just, when I need to work, I just use Blistex just to keep my lips smooth. If I really want to impress someone, I like the darker reds and pink colors. I'm extremely pale, so that it really goes quite well with my skin tone. But most of the time just my regular simple Blistex cup. I've got them lying around the house just about everywhere. Apple pie or pumpkin pie? Apple pie. Pumpkin pie isn't that big in the Netherlands. Apple pie is though, so of course apple pie. And then my mom's apple pie. The ones you get at the bakery, they're not good. Just my mom's. October or November, what's your favorite month? It really doesn't matter to me. My sister's birthday is in October, but I tend to take a little city trip in November. so it doesn't really matter to me. They're both cold, they're both rainy, and both of them are just blah. So I don't really have a favorite. There are not a lot of special things in these months in the Netherlands. Do you enjoy feeling the cold air or do you wrap up warm? I love the cold air in my face, but the rest of my body should be warm. I hate it when my legs get cold. I get cramped up, hard to move, especially my fingers, they just go stiff and I can't use them when it's really, really, really cold. They go all kinds of white and then purple and red afterwards. It's called Raynaud syndrome, and not really, it has a little, I'm always extremely warm, so if I left a chair, I just sat in a chair for 5 minutes and I leave it, someone else sits in it, the entire chair is still warm and not just, oh, someone sat in here. No, it's warm. Like I'm really like a little stove heating up the place. But my hands, the moment the cold air hits them, they go icy and they go extreme. It's painful to move my fingers, and so my hands are always wrapped up in gloves just to keep them movable. And I got myself a new car this year because the other one didn't really like hitting a truck. Nope, it didn't. But I got one which has a leather interior, and that's nice because in the summer it's kind of cool, but in the winter the steering wheel is freezing. And in my other car I actually had to wear my gloves in the car just so I could keep my hands functioning. And now I have a heater in my steering wheel, so my steering wheel gets nice and warm and I don't have that issue anymore. So that's the best part, because I used to ride my car with one hand in the highway, just because then I could warm up the other hand and then I could switch them out. And after a while the steering wheel got a bit warmer, but it still wasn't good, and now I just press the button and my steering wheel is nice and warm and I can use my fingers the way they're supposed to work. But hey, how much do you love to enjoy the fire in fall season? Luckily I didn't make up those questions. I do like myself some fire, but I don't have a chimney, I don't have a fireplace, and huddling around an open fire outside brings back some quite awful memories. I went on a school trip, survival trip, long time ago, and it was raining and the fire went out and I was freezing and I was just trying to get some heat of the burning embers. Oh, this is gonna sound so dramatic, but oh my god, I was freezing and it was horrible. And then we had to walk for approximately an entire day with our luggage on our back, and well, the trip was alright and I did something similar the year after, but then you just would go back to a nice warm cabin, and that's good. But I was cold for 5 straight days. Yeah, I do not like being cold, because 9 out of 10 times I'm not cold. My legs get cold and my fingers get cold, but I'm still in my summer PJs. I have my thinnest blanket on my bed and I'm way too warm, so I'm actually thinking about losing a layer in my bed at the moment, because it's too warm and I do not like being warm when I'm in bed. But I'll just have to see about that. Where did we go? In the fall, do you love traveling or enjoying the season at home? Well, I tend to go on a little trip, but not to experience fall, just because it's the best period in the year for me and my friends to go and have a little trip. It's the end of the year and we just enjoy spending some time together on the end of the year, not especially for fall, just convenience. Are you more energetic during the autumn season or more laid back? I don't think it really changes a lot, because I work out indoors. I do like to snuggle up in bed a bit longer than usual, but it's let's just say that the sun isn't out enough, so you're not really getting your energy from the sun, which leads to a bit less energy than I would like. Because when I get up, when I have day shifts, I get up when it's dark. I arrive at my job when it's dark, and when I leave, it's dark again. So, and the rest of the day I'm inside, so not really seeing a lot of sunshine at the moment. I'm trying to get out during the day when I'm off, just to get a little sunshine on my skin, just to soak up those vitamins, get some energy flowing, but it's hard to get everything settled in place and to plan around it, because the one moment it is quite sunny and the next it's pouring down rain, so not really plannable on what to wear, whether or not you'll be able to sit down in the sun. So yeah, fall in the Netherlands is not the best season. It is nice, but it isn't the best. Right. Do I have any specific traditions celebrating the fall season? No, I don't. Easy question. Name a person whom you loved and really miss in the fall season. Well, I think I talked about him the last 2 drill with me's, but that's my grandpa. Just because he really was the outdoors person, and he always took us to some nice forest, and yeah, so my grandpa I missed during the fall. Yeah, I've got some visuals again. What do you feel at the end of fall season? Well, officially the fall season ends when winter comes. In the Netherlands it's more like a continuum, so if we've got a bad winter, fall ends with spring. So it depends where the end falls. I'm really hoping for a good winter this year. I really do like freezing cold, and I like some snow. Or spring should come early this year, but fall really just it's just yucky. I'm so tired of all the rain at the moment. But hey, it comes the way it comes, and I do get to use my pretty umbrella a lot at the moment. I've got a lovely orange flowery umbrella, so it really makes me stick out a lot. We're almost done with questions. Yes. Share your favorite quote related to autumn. Guys, you know me, I don't do quotes. So that was the last question, and I'm really making some progress on this one. Talking to you guys always slows me down a bit, but don't worry, I don't mind. I did get some drills placed, and I've been chatting for approximately an hour, which is around the time I wanted to keep it. So we'll be seeing you guys in the next video. Please give me a like and a subscribe. Bye bye.